Up next on End of the Day Beer Review, we're going to be looking at Kostritzer. This is German's #1 black lager beer, and it is coming in at 4.8% ABV. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich, and welcome to End of the Day Beer Review. If you're new here, welcome. Today, going to be looking at Kostritzer. Okay, I keep messing up this name, so I'm gonna do the best to actually say this. Kostritzer. Now, this is, according to the can, Germany's #1 black lager beer, and it comes in at 4.8% ABV. This is a 1.9 fluid ounce can, and it does say on the side of the can, brewed according to German's purity law, product of Germany. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops extract, and it is actually best before, what's it say here? 10/27/2024. So it's been in the can a bit. It's about a year old. Let's crack it open and see. Now, I am using my trusty Guinness glass just because this is the only beer glass I have that's relatively clear, that allows the pour to be seen. And it does live up to its name in that it is very dark. You know, I have to say I am a fan of the laws governing what can go into the beer as well. I generally find that a lot of the products you get at the smaller breweries and that you get at the, that are imports tend to be better because the people use better ingredients. And especially the smaller breweries, really it seems like, their stuff is always better because of the quality of the ingredients. So this poured with a pretty significant, like 3 fingers of head, might have been my fault. It's a dark brown, but it's funny, as the light comes through it, it actually almost looks like a reddish, but I would say a brownish red. Check the nose. Oh, I'm getting all of the malt there. Yeah, there's a good roasted malt aroma to this. Maybe just a hint of that bready yeast. There's something else there. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like the olfactory version of bitterness, and I'm getting just a little hint of that as well. All right, let's give it a test. That's very interesting. Now, it sort of drinks like a piece of dark, almost black bread. I don't know if you've ever been to the Cheesecake Factory, but they give, like, in their bread basket, they give like a sourdough, and then they give, it's not quite pumpernickel, but it's a dark bread. That's sort of the taste I'm getting here. There's a roasted malt quality to it, and then there's that sort of dark bready flavor to it as well. Now, the bitterness that I was worried about in the aroma is not there. This is nice, this is mellow, this is very, very approachable, and just really nice to drink. Is it a flavor bomb? It is not, but the flavors that are there are really nice and really comforting and really enjoyable. And as you drink it, the flavor stays in your mouth. So there's a good amount of longevity to the way this sort of, stays in your mouth. Yeah, so front of the tongue, you get that roastiness. Mid-tongue, I'm getting sort of that, like I said, sort of that black bread type of flavor to it. Back end, just a hint of bitterness, just enough to sort of tie the whole package together. This is quite nice, actually. Like I said, is this a beer that's going to, let's say, change the world? I don't think so. Is it a beer that I would drink again? Absolutely. What I would love to do is try this fresh. And I don't mean fresh like as in a newer can. I mean like on tap in Germany, because I sort of wonder, how much, excuse me, why am I coughing to clear my throat when I can just drink the beer? So again, I wonder if this would be better like fresh out of the keg, because just about every beer is. You know, there is that hint of almost like pumpernickel rye sort of, you know, dark bread that's in here that I like, and it's not something I encounter quite often in these beers. So this is a really enjoyable one. I will say it's a little dry. So like at the end of the swallow, what I'm getting is sort of that feeling in my mouth, you know, where everything sort of sticks. Now, as far as the ABV goes, it's almost as though there's no alcohol. Now, this is, you know, from an alcohol standpoint, it's probably about 0.6% more than a Guinness. And while the Guinness, you never, ever feel the alcohol, this I'm actually getting just a hint of an alcohol burn. So I don't think they do as good a job, you know, sort of tucking that alcohol away. Does it get in the way of enjoying the beer? Not at all. This is a great beer. Now, again, this is, and I'm going to try to say it again. I'm sure I'm going to botch this. I apologize if I do, but it is Kostritzer, and it is a black lager beer, and coming in at 4.8% ABV. And quite honestly, this is a really solid beer. So if you see this out there in the wild and it's a reasonable price, I think I spent like maybe $4 on this can. For a $4 can of beer, this is outstanding. You know, if you can exhale while it's still in your mouth, you get this wonderful burst of that dark bread flavor. So this is one I would definitely recommend. Is it one that I want to pronounce again? Not really, but it does say it's Kostritzer, and it is Germany's #1 black lager beer, and definitely one I would check out if you see it available near you. I got this one, I believe, at Total Wine. And, you know, again, I think it was like a $4 beer, no more than $5. And for that price range, this is really exceptionally good. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. If you've had one of these black lager beers or by another company or an American company that you think I should try, please throw the name down in the comments below, and I'll see if I can get a hold of it. Otherwise, if you can find this one out there, definitely worth a try. Anyway, folks, I'll see you next time. I'm going to kick back and enjoy this. Cheers.